Okay, Virgo and Aquarius are in conjunctions. Okay? And in conjunction is when something is not completely whole. That's how I see it, okay? So, when Virgo and Aquarius come together, there's something that needs to snap back into reality, because before you can go into the future, you have to be in reality. See, Virgo is not just the therapist. Virgo likes to serve the people. Virgo is also the magician. Okay? And so the magician likes to do the magician things. It's the other side of Mercury. Okay? Gemini is first, and then Virgo is the second. And see, Gemini has all these, right? If you know what I'm talking about. And then put it in perspective, you have Virgo that organizes all of, okay? Now, I say Gemini is the shadows, and then Virgo is the pending karma of those shadows that you don't put in order. And when you learn how to put things in order and you come back to reality, you're now back in the present moment. You're not swimming like the opposite of Pisces, because Pisces will do it to you. Okay? So when you learn Virgo first, then you can have friendships that are real. Now, the fifth house, if I really wanted to put this in perspective, because everybody says, I feel like we have to be friends first to come into romance. Well, hold on, ma'am. First of all, you need to be your friend to yourself first. You need to be a warrior to yourself first. Okay? First house, Aries. Second house, the natural ruler of the second is Taurus. And Taurus is this identity of not just mother, because Taurus is not mother, but Taurus can be mother. Or Aries can be the father. So Cancer and Capricorn are the disciplinarians of the zodiac. Okay? So when Taurus doesn't understand its rightful role as queen, then gives to Cancer queen mother, you will start to fall back in love with yourself, Taurus. You will stop ripping the chaos off of Cancer. And we can keep testing that. I don't have time. Y'all can correct me if you desire. Taurus, I do not care. But when we get into this perspective of understanding friendships and understanding loved ones and romance, Taurus in Vedic astrology is naturally known as the family. Okay? And then we go into third house, siblings, cousins, sisters, all that. All right? Brothers, neighbors, right? And then we get into the fourth house, and that's really, yes, it's your family, but it's your bloodline. It's your ancestors. Aries teaches the Cancer, the next cardinal, where is blood? Where's your blood? And so then when we get into that, we have to understand, no. Y'all want friends, but y'all don't know how to be lovers. Fifth house, Leo. You don't know how to be a lover. And then you want a friend. See, I have certain things in my chart that looks backwards, that doesn't really quite make me understand myself to the biggest degree. This is why I talk it out. And then once I talk it out, I understand from a loyal place. Okay? So, understanding that, first of all, baby, you got to be a lover first. You got to understand the different octaves of lovers. And if you can't understand the different octaves of lovers, then you're not going to snap back into reality. Because then you become the therapist for every single lover that you have, or you are the therapist for all your lovers, because at the end of the day, Virgo has to fix relationships before it teaches Libra how to keep the bond going when it gets to Scorpio. And so those that just want to be friends with people first before they get in a relationship or a romantic partner. First of all, Leo becomes before the Aquarius. The higher octave we're trying to get to is friendship. But baby, I got to be a lover first. And maybe this is why Gemini can be androgynous at any time, because it teaches the Libra how to keep the bond going, how to keep things in sync. See, y'all hate gay people, but you don't understand what the LGBT community is like. And then you try to disinform someone else. Oh, maybe she's gay. No. Maybe she just understands balance. Maybe she understands what it is like to be masculine and feminine. And then we have to talk about duality. And then y'all don't know what duality is. You don't understand masculine and feminine. You don't understand anything. And then when you try to stand in your role, misengaged and misinformed about your role and your position, you keep trying to fight somebody that's trying to help somebody win a case. So when you learn how to be a lover, you will have ultimate friendship forever in the future, because you don't know how to balance your energy. You don't know how to balance your love partners. You don't know how to balance anything. And so when you learn how to do these things, and you step in and you balance and you take those baby steps and you push up and you then push out, you know how to keep going forward. Because life is going to be hard. It is not easy. And if you want to step into the future, and if you want to step in the limelight, and if you want to step into where you got to go, you got to do the job, you got to do the work, and you got to clean it up. Let's move forward. We're done.